TK in this thing. TKG, what is good with y'all, man? Listen, y'all see the title. Y'all know what we're getting into, man. Sadly, we got to get into this because, I mean, my goodness, man. It's a shame that we've gotten to this point, honestly. Lil Wayne. Most people have him top 20 on their list. A lot of people have him top 10. A lot of people really have him as the greatest overall rapper of all time. It doesn't matter where you have him at, top 20, top 10, or number one. This man has been absolutely just on one of the worst displays of character on social media from any rap legend. And it's absolutely sad to see, honestly, to see somebody this down bad about something that really does not matter too much about, you know what I'm saying, concerning their legacy. This all dates back to when Kendrick Lamar and Drake were beefing, and basically, because of that beef, Kendrick Lamar really had an accelerated year. I really believe if not for Drake, like, this is something OVO fans can really claim. Without this beef, Kendrick Lamar really probably would have remained a little quiet, probably would have just been a feature artist for the most part. But because of this beef, because of Kendrick having to release some songs, he put himself on the map. And of course, if Kendrick is on the map, Kendrick is going to get a lot of show. He's going to get a lot of spotlight. It's Kendrick Lamar. He's one of the greatest rappers of all time. So, of course, with that being said, he drops Not Like Us. Not Like Us becomes the number one song in the world for a second. Thanks to that, and the timing of that song being the greatest song on the planet for a second, or not greatest song on the planet, but best song in America at least, they take notice. And of course, he gets selected to do the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is in New Orleans. And of course, Lil Wayne is a New Orleans legend, a rap legend, but most importantly, a New Orleans legend. Because of this, people are like, oh, well, Lil Wayne was right there. He's not doing anything right now. You know, he's a legend and he's from New Orleans. This would be the perfect opportunity to have a Lil Wayne tribute show. For the Super Bowl to be a Lil Wayne tribute show. This is what I'm seeing a lot of people say, that the Super Bowl should have just been to commemorate Lil Wayne's, you know what I'm saying, career. It's a 15-minute halftime show, and you think that's enough time. You think that's what Lil Wayne deserves. First off, listen to how y'all sound. Lil Wayne definitely deserves more than 15 minutes to commemorate his career. Lil Wayne is one of the greatest rappers of all time. Again, if not the greatest. 15 minutes is not enough for the stardom that is Lil Wayne, the man that used to have the most hits as far as rappers went. You know what I'm saying? 15 minutes? Oh no, it's not that. It's that he deserves to also showcase his abilities at the Super Bowl halftime show. That he deserves that type of nod. That he's a superstar that deserves that type of flavor. Well, if you haven't seen the video already, when it was actually announced, Lil Wayne was not at all happy at the announcement of Kendrick Lamar actually hosting the Super Bowl. If you hadn't seen the video, I'm going to show you right now.
First of all, I want to say forgive me for the delay. Just the delay. I want to say I had to get strength. I had to get strength enough to do this without breaking. I must say thank you. I must say thank you to every voice, every opinion, all the care, all the love and the support out there. Your words turned into arms, and it held me up when I try to fall back. That hurt a lot. You know what I'm talking about, it hurt a whole lot. I blame myself for not being mentally prepared for a letdown. And for just automatically mentally putting myself in that position like somebody told me that was my position. So I blame myself for that, but I thought that was nothing, I thought that was nothing better than that spot, and that stage, and that platform in my city. And so it hurt a whole lot. But y'all are fucking amazing. It made me feel like shit not getting this opportunity. And when I felt like shit, you guys reminded me that I ain't shit without y'all. And that's an amazing reality. So, like I said, it broke me, and I'm just trying to put me back together, but my God, have you all helped me. Thanks to all my peers, my friends, my family, just my homies on sports television, everybody repping me. I really appreciate that. I really do. I feel like I let all of y'all down by not getting that opportunity. But I'm working on me, and I'm working. So
now let's rewind that a little second. He says, I wasn't mentally prepared for a heartbreak. You're not entitled to that. And I highly doubt Lil Wayne was just sitting there just praying on to get to the Super Bowl with all the opportunities and things that you've actually got to do, the sponsorships that you've actually had, all the endorsements that you've had, all the cosigns that you've had through your illustrious, legendary career. Did you honestly think that I'm going to sit here and believe that you sat there praying for a Super Bowl halftime show? They've hosted the Super Bowl many times in your city, in your state, while you've been a main event act, while you've been a big superstar act, a megastar even, Lil Wayne. I give you that much respect. You've been a megastar for most of your career. They've been to Louisiana many times during your superstardom. You weren't picked then, you weren't picked now, and you might get picked in the future, but acting like this, like, how would you feel if they picked you next year? Are you gonna feel proud of that? You're gonna be like the Joel Embiid of fucking artists, bitching and moaning and crying for something that you clearly deserve, but you didn't deserve at the time. Don't sit there and whine and moan about it. Lil Wayne, you're a legend, certified. Another thing I like to clarify, another thing I like to ask. 3 questions. 1, is Lil Wayne dead? Obviously not. He was on Twitter a couple days ago. Okay. 2, is Lil Wayne still good at rapping? Subjective. Most people would probably say yes. Okay. 3, is Lil Wayne still active? Yes. So, Lil Wayne, if you have the confidence within yourself, you can get on that Super Bowl by 1, proving that you can get on there by yourself. Because you can get on there by yourself. I'm not at all sitting here saying Lil Wayne can't do it. What I'm sitting here saying is, at the time, there's literally close to no better options than Kendrick Lamar. Like, as far as rap goes, the better options, like Lil Wayne, you're not even top 5 for the best options at this year for a rapper for the Super Bowl. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was either going to it went to Kendrick. It was either going to go to Drake. It was gonna go to fucking probably Kanye or Eminem or Megan. Maybe even Cardi. It makes more sense for those people. And then when you combine the other genres, that disqualifies like 3 of the rappers I just said, and it leaves just Drake and Kendrick. Then you have artists like LaChapelle Ron, I'm trying to say her name right, Chapel Rowan, like Sabrina Carpenter, like Taylor Swift, Morgan Wallen, Post Malone. You know what I'm saying? Beyonce. How big of a fucking chance did you think you had? How large of an opportunity? Like how truly entitled did you think you were to that? There are so many acts out here deserving of that, but you thought you should get it just because I'm from there, and it's me, it's Lil Wayne. Nah, putting, you know what I'm saying? Kendrick put in that work and he got it. He earned it. So that leads me to what else I'm going to talk about here. People sitting here saying that Kendrick doesn't deserve it. I'm going to make this short and sweet, okay? The people that are saying that Kendrick doesn't deserve it, the only excuse you have for that is I think Lil Wayne deserves it over him. Because other than that, you literally cannot even brandish a 5 reasons why Kendrick doesn't deserve it. 1, because I don't like him. 2, because I don't like his hair. 3, because he's a woman beater, allegedly. I don't know if he actually did, but Drake said it, so I believe everything Drake says. So he beat his wife. 4, Drake says he never takes pictures of his kid, and Drake didn't really do that either until Pusha T told everybody that he actually had a kid, and then that's when he felt comfortable showing his child. So but I don't really show him until it's time to go to an event. He just do that, and then 5, because it's Kendrick, and I hate Kendrick, and I was told to hate Kendrick, and you can't stop me from hating Kendrick, because I just hate him. Get out of here with that. I'm not hearing none of that. I'm not hearing any of that shit. Get the fuck on. You're either an OVO stan or you just don't like Kendrick Lamar. If you fuck with rap and where it's at right now, you respect that Kendrick is trying to help this genre get back to the glory days, because as it stands, rap is a laughingstock. Yeah, Kendrick being at the Super Bowl is a good representation of where rap should head. He's doing really well for himself. The man has a mixtape out it's projected to do real well. Let me say that much, okay? Speaking of the mixtape, Kendrick had a song in there called Whacked Out Murals, and he brought up Lil Wayne. And when he did that, that's when Lil Wayne had responded on Twitter the day after, and he had said something along the lines of, "Oh man, like what'd I do? You know what I'm saying? Don't make me come out and destroy you, you know?" And again, I don't doubt that Lil Wayne will respond to this, but Lil Wayne, like personally, like from a deep rap fan and somebody that's a huge fan of your shit, truly from the bottom of my heart, that is the worst fucking thing you could do at your age, your current age, and the current status of your career. I'm not saying you're a dying rapper or anything like that. What I'm sitting here saying is Drake was somebody people thought was unfuckwittable, and Kendrick put him on the shirt. Okay? Like, if you think Drake won, fine. I'm not about to get into that. You think he won, more power to you. I think Kendrick won. Okay? I have a video talking about that too if you want to go watch that and, say crazy shit in the comments. But did you observe what your top pupil did, how he fared against Kendrick? Did you see that? And even if you think Drake won, you can't sit here and say that Kendrick didn't hold his own, because that's a lie. Okay, that would be a fucking a true lie. So if Drake couldn't stand a chance, Wayne, looking at your past and what you've said, and of course, when talking about Lil Wayne and how he's handled himself in rap beefs, of course, people have the same answer, the shit that he said to Jay-Z about the 44, and I can pull back up when I'm 44 line. Do you think that you're ready for that long, and then beyond that, I didn't even feel like Kendrick wouldn't even feel like dissing you, because you showed him disrespect. When you were wanting to retire so many years ago, Lil Wayne, the first rapper to come out and tell you not to do it was Kendrick Lamar. Man was almost willing to cry on video was sitting there rapping on your old music and is begging you not to retire. Doesn't want you to do it. Kendrick publicly came out and told you not to retire. And you publicly come out here and you say, you know what I'm saying, you know, you feel me, like, I deserve that spot, you know, like, I deserve it. Even if you're sitting there saying, okay, I deserve that spot, whatever, fine, that's cool. But what you didn't do, you didn't congratulate Kendrick. You didn't say good job to Kendrick. You didn't say, oh, well, you know, I mean, I feel like I deserve the spot, but Kendrick is also doing pretty good right now. Nothing. You just shat on somebody that has idolized you and has publicly endorsed you. That is one of the wildest things that comes out of this. Kendrick has done nothing but respect you and idolize you. And the second he's on top and he's eating, you view that as an opportunity to be selfish. Ever since 2010, there's actually only been one artist to actually host the Super Bowl in their home state. And this was brought to my attention by CDTV Productions. Shout out to CDTV Productions. He's doing his thing on his channel. It baffles me that with that low of a number, I mean, since 2010, that's 14 years ago, okay? Almost 15 years ago, 2010 would have been. 15 years. One person, coincidentally. And now, and I'm telling you, every time we've gone through this situation with the Super Bowl, is no situation even. No one has created a stir up until this year. Now it's time to bitch and moan for Lil Wayne. Now it's time to cry for Lil Wayne. And because y'all are crying, Lil Wayne is crying. Because he sees your tears, he's balling up in private, and now he can't sleep, and now he can't eat, and now he can't smoke. Now Lil Wayne is just a big ball of just depression. He can't do anything now. You know, Lil Wayne, his career's ruined. You know, this has ruined his confidence to be a great rapper. You know, everything he's ever done up until this point, it's meant nothing. You know, the 20 plus year career that he's had, absolutely ruling the charts, absolutely creating the greatest hits that rap has ever seen, co-signing, creating the two greatest rappers of the last generation in Drake and Nicki Minaj. No, that meant nothing because he couldn't make a fucking Super Bowl halftime show. Yeah, everything is thrown out the window because Lil Wayne his whole legacy is just thrown out the window. He couldn't do it. You know, Kendrick Lamar, he took his opportunity. Kendrick Lamar is the worst person walking this fucking earth because Lil Wayne deserved the opportunity that Kendrick Lamar stole. That's right. OVO band together, you know what I'm saying, Lil Wayne heads band together, Tunchi heads, you know, Barbs. Let's create this super coalition and let's go after those Kendrick fans and let's just find them and beat them up, you know? That's the correct response to this. Let's find them and beat their asses because Lil Wayne didn't get picked for a 15-minute halftime fucking show. Let's do that. Let's act crazy and let's create these fucking narratives online because Lil Wayne didn't get to host a 15-minute pointless halftime fucking show. It means the world to the rapper. It shouldn't mean the world to us because we aren't the ones going. We're watching. Who gives a fuck? You want Lil Wayne to have his due? He'll get it. He's been getting it. Lil Wayne every day gets debated and talked about, and people say, "Oh, that's a bad motherfucker. Oh, he's number one on my list." Lil Wayne's been getting his due forever. Okay? When Lil Wayne was making these claims, I'm the greatest rapper alive, a lot of people were agreeing with that. Most still do. But you know what's crazy? When Kendrick made the song Whacked Out Murals, and he mentioned Lil Wayne, and Lil Wayne went on his tirade on Twitter, he also mentioned Snoop Dogg and said that Snoop Dogg also endorsed Drake, and it actually hurt him that Snoop Dogg, a LA legend, endorsed Drake. And of course, as you know, Kendrick has done songs with Snoop. He looks up to Snoop. Snoop has heavily endorsed Kendrick. But of course, as you know, you can't have anybody endorsing your enemy. You can't have anybody actively putting your enemy on. It would be like one of my biggest friends endorsing Motive Rank when me and him were beefing. You know? It'd have been like that. It'd have been like someone I call my best friend endorsing somebody that, you know, actively wanted to destroy me. It looks weird. Snoop Dogg hasn't had anything to say. Of course, I mean, Snoop Dogg isn't on Twitter every day. Lil Wayne isn't on Twitter every day, but he was on Twitter yesterday. Snoop Dogg hasn't had anything to say, and I actually doubt he will have anything to say. And even if he does have anything to say, I doubt that Kendrick Lamar is the type of person to say, you know what, fuck Snoop Dogg. Fuck him and fuck everything he's ever said about me and everything he's done for me. He's not going to do that. Kendrick didn't actually diss Lil Wayne. He simply just mentioned, oh, well, damn, you know, shit. I think the fact that I'm getting some type of success has made Lil Wayne look at me differently. That's all that was said. Didn't have anything else to say about Lil Wayne from there on forth on that entire mixtape. Didn't say shit else. He just said something along the lines of Snoop, you know, hope it was the edibles, you know. And said that Nas congratulated him. Because it doesn't take much. 2 seconds to get online, say Kendrick is the man, really proud of that guy, and say that. And it means the world to that person because that's all you gotta do. You don't gotta be fake. You know, if you really don't care for Kendrick getting to the Super Bowl, fine. If you really didn't care, Lil Wayne, that's cool. That's fine. You've proven that you don't care. But to simply sit here and just turn your fucking, just show your bony ass to the world and just sit here and sit on this high horse like yeah, you're gonna fuck with me, you're gonna see. Okay. Drake fucked your girl while you were in prison. You had nothing to say about that. You kept endorsing Drake. You made songs with him after that. Birdman disrespected you many fucking times, stealing your money, making a mockery of your fucking legacy. Nothing was said any of those times. You know? Nothing. But you do know how to praise people. Like when you were pardoned by Donald Trump. Now, this is not a political thing. I don't talk about politics. But when Donald Trump, when he pardoned you and Kodak Black, you were taking pictures with him and you were telling the world how normal and cool of a person he was. I could find a Lil Wayne and Donald Trump picture quick as fuck like that. But you know what I can't find? I can't find you giving kudos to this young man that's done nothing but give you respect. And when you were about to retire, he sat there and cried and begged for you to stick around. I don't see anything like that out there, Wayne. I don't see nothing out there like that, Mr. Carter. I don't see anything out there like that. Because I know what this really is. This is, you are playing a fucking role. I hope you are playing a role. Because there is no real reason for you to be upset that you didn't get picked for a 15-minute show. That's not going to change your legacy at all. Nothing is going to change for Lil Wayne. Everything you've ever done does not get flushed down the toilet because you didn't get recognized in your home state. I'd rather make the Super Bowl at all than never make the Super Bowl or never even be in the conversation. At this point, Lil Wayne, when you do make the Super Bowl, if you do go, it's going to be like when they gave Joel Embiid the MVP in the NBA. You cried for it, you bitched for it, you sat there and you cried for it. It's not going to feel that good because it's going to have some weird feeling about it, like, damn, oh, it should have been in New Orleans. I don't even want it no more. Y'all didn't give it to me when you know what I'm saying? This is the perfect time. Not in 2002 when you were very much, I think 2001 or 2, when you were a megastar You very well were well out there and making, you know what I'm saying, great music. You weren't picked then, you weren't picked in the 90s, even though, you know, you weren't that big in the 90s. You were getting started, but you weren't that big. I believe it was another time in the 2000s, but you weren't picked then either because, of course, who knows, right? Who knows? Who really knows? You're not being held back, Lil Wayne. I promise you there's not some conspiracy theory as to why you didn't make the fucking Super Bowl halftime show. And all y'all sitting there saying that he really, really, truly deserved this and that this is a bigger disrespect to rap. It's not. Someone else, younger and having more success, got picked. There's always that old saying, it's better to have people think you're stupid and not say anything than to open your mouth and prove them right. And my God, I mean, you're not stupid, Lil Wayne. You're one of the smartest rappers out. You're actually criminally, you're super smart. It's not talked about enough how much of a genius you actually are. Outside of rap and inside of rap. But then, the sensitivity. The big three of Young Money. I mean, y'all have not made a good case for yourselves on the sensitivity front. I mean, there's no bigger sign than this shit right here. Drake can't take criticism to save his fucking life. Hell, he was telling Fantano to go kill himself because Fantano had something to say about one of his fucking tracks. Nicki Minaj won't let anybody have a fucking career to themselves if they're a female. If she teams up with you, you're one of her bitches. If you're against her, she wants your life over. She wants your career over first and your life over next. Wayne, I never expected this shit from. I never expected it from. He always seemed like the more standoffish, well, if you got a problem with me, when whatever it is. You know, it is what it is type of person. But here you are, waking up at the crack of dawn, getting on Twitter to tell people, what did I do? What's going on? It has a bad look to it, my dude. You're not, this ain't thug shit. What is you talking about, my nigga? Like, you not, like, what is this, bro? This is very much not the Wayne we grew up on. The old Lil Wayne would have hopped on the instrumental to Not Like Us and would have responded there. Instead of doing all this, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm hurt. I was about to cry before this video started, and like, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, thank the people out there. Y'all are fucking amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, like, I care about everything that y'all say because, like, you know, for the first time ever, the people matter. And I'm sure Lil Wayne has always really gave a fuck about the people. Then there's this other elephant in the room, that Lil Wayne is a shit live performer. And I'm not going to get too much into that because I don't look at too many Lil Wayne live performances. But I have done a little bit of research, and I can agree to some ends that Lil Wayne probably shouldn't be doing a 15-minute halftime show on the biggest stage in the world at that moment, and you don't know your lines, or you sitting up there, you know, letting the track play and you're not really saying anything. You know, you're just hopping around saying, yeah, I did, I'ma pick up the world, yeah, okay, let's go, whoa, all right. Gotta actually sing the songs, dog. You gotta rap the songs. So, at the end of the day, people are gonna have what they have to say about this, and ultimately, I feel like Lil Wayne is wrong in his decision to cry and moan about this. There's nothing to really cry about. You can't do anything about this decision. Nothing's changing about Kendrick Lamar doing this show. Is going to happen. Nothing can take away from the fact that Kendrick Lamar has earned this. And Lil Wayne, seriously, you should have just let the people do the talking. And this is why people these rap fans, these new rap fans, they're getting a lot of rappers in trouble because when y'all get to talking, then they start talking because of y'all. And this is another one of them cases where y'all yapping makes these niggas yap. Because Lil Wayne ain't talked about shit important since this shit has happened. He ain't said nothing of value. Lil Wayne, go make some music and go and continue to prove why you should have been there without actually telling us that you should have been there. Because this shit should have never came out your mouth. You should have never, ever told us how you felt about this shit. Do like everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, just you know, let it be some motivation. Sure, again, go ahead. I don't have a problem with him voicing his opinion, but it's the way he's doing it and it's the disrespect that's coming with it. So I don't know. Ultimately, it seems like he's playing sides. Ultimately, it seems, you know what I'm saying, it's disrespectful to somebody that has really shown you nothing but positivity for most of your career. And ultimately, at the end of the day, the biggest takeaway from all this is that Lil Wayne is sensitive. And you know, like, it doesn't hurt his legacy because he's going to always be a rap legend. But I don't know, man. I can't anymore with this. So y'all tell me how y'all feel in the comment section below. Subscribe, become a part of TKG, you know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne, you gotta do better, dog. Vibe, have a good time, and I'll see y'all later, man. Peace out.